Logan only a few weeks away, it seems almost necessary to talk about the last story that James Mangold and Hugh Jackman did about Wolverine. The Wolverine is a story about the character of Logan or Wolverine, whichever you want to call him, but either way, he's portrayed by Hugh Jackman, and he so happens to be my favorite superhero persona put on the big screen. Because Wolverine is a damaged character, someone who has watched the people closest to him die left and right, and he just wants it to end. And in the Wolverine, a man by the name of Yashida, who Wolverine saved back when they dropped the A-bomb on Nagasaki, tells Logan he may have a way for him to live an ordinary life and die an ordinary death. And even though Logan may like the idea of the offer, he's still someone who needs to keep fighting. It's just in his blood. There definitely is a lot to love about this movie. Like I said, Hugh Jackman, he is amazing in this role. He was cast in this role in the first X-Men movie to everybody's surprise, and now we're leading up to March 3rd with Logan, where everybody is going to cry when he's done being Wolverine. Now, besides Jackman, the supporting cast was pretty great too. My favorite character besides Wolverine was this girl Yako. I wasn't sure if I was going to like her at first, but she ultimately grew on me. And I knew I certainly wouldn't want to make her angry. Now, while the performances all around may have been fantastic, the villainous aspect of it was severely lacking. Take Viper, for instance. The actress, she did a fine job, but the character of Viper was pretty much useless. She would pop up and cause a little bit of trouble, but ultimately, if she was erased from the story, I don't feel like it would have been any different. And sometimes the pacing felt a little off. At a certain point, Jackman gets assigned to protect this girl, and they go hiding from one spot to another spot to another spot. Everything just does seem to slow down. But even when it does slow down, the Japanese culture is so influential in the story of this film that it's so beautiful to look at and hear. And as this story is going along, you get some really cool action scenes, you get a really cool story of redemption for Wolverine, and then the last 20 minutes hit. Honestly, the last 20 minutes of this movie is like watching a Looney Tunes episode. It's so cartoonish and over the top, and it's such a completely different tone. But even with that in mind, The Wolverine is still a phenomenal story of redemption for the character of Logan. It is still one of my personal favorite superhero films. I bought the movie, it's on this shelf behind me, and I will say that The Wolverine is a good casual watch. But as always, it's not what I say, but what you say that matters. So who is your favorite superhero of all time? Leave a comment down below telling me your thoughts. And if you like what I had to say and you want to see more, click right there and subscribe and become part of the fray of nerds who love cinema. You all have a fantastic day.